funding is crucial for small business survival. That's according to Mike Anderson of the National Small Business Chamber.
75% of small businesses will only get back to some form of normal at level 2, and in the most level 1. But, when is that coming? We don't know. And of course, we on the side of urging, a lot of schools of thought out there is urging the government to bring back level 2 as quickly as we can. Our sentiment is quite simply that there'll be more casualties as a result of the economic impact on SMEs than the COVID-19 virus itself. And that's quite a controversial statement, but it comes from many corners. But I think that the funding side is also a big challenge. We did a recent survey, a big survey, and 6% of small businesses that apply for relief funding are successful. And the criteria is unfair, the turnaround time is too long, and the big concern, the problem here is that small businesses need it now. We know that towards the end of last month, almost 1.5 million workers within a small business never got a paycheck. And we know that almost 2/3 of the working population work in a small business. And in fact, by 2030, more than 90% of the working population will work in a small business. Because like I said, the jobs of the future are not coming from big business. They're coming from small business. So at this point of time, we cannot allow us to go so far back in time and to prevent these small businesses from operating. And we've got to do whatever we can. And what can we do now? I think what we do need is complete transparency. We need authenticity. We need firm direction. We need proper communication and timelines, and we have to do that. If you look at the hospitality industry, if you look at tourism and the retail sector, I was given a report yesterday that the tourism sector will only come to life in December. It's just too late. In fact, majority of SMEs in the tourism sector will never come back.
Louis Roux is one entrepreneur based in Melville, Johannesburg, who needs to rethink his future.
Within 4 years, we built 3 very successful businesses, and we were really starting to hit a stride. And we were going to develop more, and we were going to build another story onto the hotel, etc. And suddenly the carpet's pulled out from under your feet. Within 24 hours after Cyril Ramaphosa's first national announcement, we lost about 800 grand in turnover immediately, literally in one day. So the hotel, Pablo House, went from 92% occupancy to zero, literally zero, in 24 hours. All bookings were either cancelled or postponed till 2021. Pablo Escobar was shut immediately, and obviously Dos Manos, the restaurant at Pablo House, was also just everything closed. All the cash that we had in the accounts, we rinsed the accounts to pay everyone what we could, pretty much up to the days that they'd worked, and then we were bone dry. It's a lot. It's a lot more real and more intense for our staff. My wife and I moved into Pablo House to look after one guest who is still stuck here. She's been with us for 8 weeks, I think. No, 7 weeks. This is the 8th week. She can't get back to Dubai. The borders are closed. Dubai is closed. Anyway, so what we did was we started an initiative called Pablo Love 365, and that is basically the Love 365 initiative has sort of morphed into this fundraising initiative. And what we did was we used that platform to auction off some of the art from Pablo House. And you could buy a raffle ticket, and all of those proceeds would go to the staff. And also, if you didn't want to buy a raffle ticket, you could just donate something. We applied for all government funding that we could apply for. So it's the SMME fund, the tourism fund, but basically, and the South African Future Trust. But that's through the banks. So from a government point of view, no, we've had no luck, no success there. There's the whole the BEE qualifications. There's just a bunch of stuff. There's red tape. Where we've had success is, and not for all of our staff, but the South African Future Trust. We managed to organise that, which is 750 rand a week for the qualifying employees, which I don't understand why you have to qualify. This is a seriously humanitarian issue.
I'm John Terode, and you're watching Joburg Today.